So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize to my ex-wife Yuki and my friend Lord Brian. They tried to warn me, and you know what? It's not that they didn't try to warn me. I just tried to forgive and forget. But after yesterday's, I was like, yeah, I can't believe people keep saying that. It's just degrading and disgusting. But you know what, Yuki, you were right. You were absolutely right. Those very same people that I used to look out for don't even fucking remember or acknowledge it. And you know what? I'm like, yeah. Maybe you were right, Yuki. And yeah, Lord Brian, here come the fake smiles and the fake love. You were right, Lord Brian. You were definitely fucking right, man. But you know what? I went down there just to see Franco. So if you guys don't know Franco, he's still in the service. And I haven't seen him in 20-something years, man. Yeah. Right, Yuki? We haven't seen Franco in such a long time, right? But, when I saw him, he was like, no, that's not Panda. See, they're calling me by my French name, Kifi. See, everyone knows me by Kifi. And it's not spelled with a T. Keep telling people that, but you know what? I digress. But, yeah, I went down there to see him, and then I didn't realize that I needed to see someone else. So, yeah. And you know what? It was cool. It was cool. But, yeah, I do have that attitude. Because there's a lot of fakeness. It's like Lord Brian said. Lord Brian is a subscriber, everyone. He subscribes to this channel. And not only, he's a native New Yorker. He lives in Long Beach, California now, but he went off to a better life because New York is, it wasn't the best to raise a child, and honestly, it's still not the best to raise a child because look at the children are not even going to school. School just started and they're already in the fucking in New York City parks smoking weed, hanging out in the parks, cutting class already. So this morning, ladies and gentlemen, even though it's a Saturday, and I don't mean to wake you up, I need to get this off my chest. This is what I was telling Jay. Listen, man, I'm glad that Ray Mendez acknowledged your work and acknowledged what you did. And it's about fucking time. All the fucking money this guy put into cooking out and asking me to help him from time to time. Literally. Financially, sometimes help him with the food because he knows I'm a very good cook. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just feel like, yeah, I'm okay. When people came up to me yesterday, were like, hey, man, where you been? I'm like, what do you mean where I've been? Here's the thing, everybody. Before the pandemic, before I lost someone I care about, before all the tragedies, right? Before this, right? People knew where I was. Come on, I've been on national television twice. Not only that, I came back to New York very few times with other guests. I came to New York with my Korean friend. I came to New York with my Pakistani friend. It's like, are you serious, guys? But everybody wants to say, hey, man, I'm sorry for your loss. Dude, she died. I'm sorry, she didn't die. Her life was cut short because some idiots decided to take her life. And mind you, everyone, these rollerbladers, they think I'm supposed to be fucking normal again. I lost a daughter, I lost a girlfriend, I lost a best friend, I lost a family. I'm not okay. I am not close to okay. I'm broken, man. The fuck you think I'm supposed to be? Oh, happy, joy. Yeah, I can be happy. I respect your surroundings. I pay good observation. I don't try to put my troublesome problems as a burden on you. This is why I never asked anyone in New York City, hey, can I stay with you? No, I never once. Why? Because when I used to do it, right, Yuki and Lord Brian, all the money spending on these fucking rollerbladers and shit, hooking them up, giving them snacks, you know, buying them weed and all that, right, Lord Brian? Lord Brian, he can testify, everybody. This is why me and Yuki left. Yuki, you were right. All they do is use you and then forget about what the things you done for these folks. You're right, Yuki. I should have never attended. But you know what? It was good to see Franco. 20s, what, it's been like 23, 22 years. We were talking about army shit, you know. And also talking about the good old days where, like, when we used to do the stuff they used to do as skated. Nah, Fred, I haven't been in a club since, I don't know, and I don't drink in clubs, so I have no knowledge of who you are. One thing I don't do in clubs, everyone, I only go to clubs when I do photography. I don't drink on the job, I don't smoke on the job. That's number one rule as a photographer, everyone. Never drink and smoke on the job. When I mean smoke, cannabis. Never drink. Never smoke. I'm telling you, it works. You pay more and focus, more attention while everyone else is obliterated and fucking losing their shit. But I just want to apologize to Yuki and Lord Brian. I told you I wasn't going to go. She said, don't go. Here's the thing. Yuki has a gripe. We got arrested for these rollerbladers. You got to understand, guys. My wife doesn't even rollerblade. My ex-wife doesn't rollerblade. Yuki doesn't rollerblade. She just comes to be a spectator to support, right? And one day in 2005, we go to the West Side Drive, West Side Highway, when they just opened up these ledgers. And these cops were going to pick on these kids that were under 18. Mind you, officers have a right to serve the public the right way, correct? They uphold the law. So their job was to contact their parents if they were trespassing. But here's the thing, these are kids. They're not committing a crime, they're not selling drugs, they're not game banging, they're not robbing people, they're not scamming people. They just rollerbladed. And they want to give these kids tickets and then take their skates. So Yuki and I decided to fucking step in. It's like, no, guy. No, there's a process due with these children. You're supposed to contact their parents, and they ask us, who are we? We say, we are the adults, and we see, and I rollerblade. He said, and this officer said, so are you going to stay here and take the blood for their actions? I was like, yes, because I'm the only guardian. I'm the only guardian other than my wife, because you two officers are not adults, and you're not acting like guardians. And he gives us a fucking ticket. A $200 fine. Check this out. We go to the courthouse, we pay the ticket. Then we go to the court date, right? And we got the ticket to smooth, and we got a reimbursement. Fast forward to this year, everybody. Fast forward from 2005 now to 2025. 21 years later. I'm getting assaulted on the train by two migrants. I beat the shit out of it, and I was asked questions. I'm defending myself because I have my camera equipment. Keep that in mind. The officer runs my name and says, hey, there's a 21-year warrant for... I look at the warrant. I say, this is for rollerblading. You literally, wait. You're literally going to handcuff me for saving kids from you, for not doing your job? Oh, take me. I asked them to take me. And then it's like, why are you being so calm about this? It's like, because I'm going to sue the fuck out of you guys. Yes, I'm currently suing the shit out of NYPD for false arrest and false imprisonment. Because when we went down to the Manhattan criminal courthouse where this happened, because it happened in Manhattan, where I got arrested, was in Brooklyn, on the subway. Keep that in mind. I had a lawyer Judge looked at me and was like, Mr. Bailey, I am so sorry you have to stay in there for such a long time. This is why I pushed your case up. I just did not see any practical cause why you were arrested. You were defending yourself. Not only that, you were arrested for a charge I cannot find on a record. If it happened in Manhattan, you need to go down into Manhattan criminal courthouse and get that fixed. That's what I did the next day, right? Go down there to the freaking clerk's office. They did a whole bunch of digging. This shit never exists. The warrant never exists, everybody. So the criminal courthouse gives me a certified document stamped saying this has been closed since 2005. There's no warrant. It's just NYPD not doing a cleanup job or fixing the system. How is one system says I don't have a warrant, but you have says I have a warrant, NYPD? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to emphasize this story for a reason. Because a lot of these rollerbladers that were there yesterday at the Metrocard. And don't realize that me and Yuki went through a lot of shit. Not just with that, but with the finances at Underground, and yeah, this is why we moved. This is why we said, you know what? Just finish studies, just go to Wisconsin, just get the fuck out of here. Because, like, I don't think people appreciate it. Even now, I don't think people realize how much there are other people in this foundation that could do way better. But, like, for instance, I'm hearing a rumor that Chris Page wants to quit Go Sports. My nigga, you ain't quitting no Go Sports, stop lying. Soon someone pressure you about money for shipping for the donations on September 13th, you want to make excuses about how you want to quit. Go. Listen, John, this is why I was like, you know what? I am so done with this bullshit, man. I'm poor, and I'm still able to give. I'm literally fucking poor now, and I'm still able to give? Are you telling me? That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry, everyone, but I really think my ex-wife and my longtime friend was right. Even Franco was right. Like, man, yeah, I know, I feel you. We were talking about some of this stuff yesterday. He was like, yeah, I feel you, I see it, but, you know, keep your distance. Even Froggy was like, yo, dude, chill. I see it. People don't acknowledge what we used to do. Yeah, it's just sickening. Like, and mind you, and then you say, sorry for your loss. Dude, she died. She was murdered. She was taking it from me in 2020, bro. Where were you in 2021 when I was in Milwaukee going to court cases? Where were any of you? You wouldn't show no support for E? Don't show support. Please don't show support for E now. Because she doesn't give a shit. If she was alive, she wouldn't give a shit about you. You only did that because you saw me walk by you. And you don't have to spark conversation. Like I was doing yesterday. I was just walking by people. For good reason, everybody. But people want to pretend like I'm supposed to be normal. I'm not normal, bro. Got the best people in my life taken from me. And I'm still alive? Not fair, bro. These are good people. My best friend, you know. Let me check this out, everyone. My best friend is Japanese, right? This dude knows so much. But when the pandemic hit, his parents started, you know, questioning his ability. You know, he had to go, mind you, he couldn't find a job. So, you know, same thing happened to Yuki, if Yuki want to tell a story. But, like, you know, these are people that got really good education. Mind you, they got PhDs and masters and, you know, engineering degrees, right? You telling me this piece of fucking document ain't shit after the pandemic? Mind you, he kept looking and looking and looking. And mind you, his parents started to not want to, you know, support him because, you know, they thought he was on drugs, which he was not. He was just emotionally depressed. He lost his girlfriend because, you know, times were rough for everybody during the pandemic. Times are it was evil and rough during the pandemic for everyone. That's why this government doesn't quite understand still. But you know what? I just want to say, I'm sorry, Lil Brian, but I had to go down there. I needed to see Franco. You know how me and Franco are really close. Like, and the man's still serving the country, bro. He's not giving up. So, hoorah to my nigga Franco, bro. Franco is my Filipino Asian, dude, my collaborator. Back in the day, we were collabing on Ehu. Yo, we would go skate, we like, yo, let's try this. Let's go break our nuts. Let's go break a bone. Let's go see. Mind you, we didn't care. We were just crazy kids. Trying to, like, you know, we didn't sell drugs. Mind you, when I came to New York every time, dude, I would stay at his place, because back in the day, I used to have a crush on his sister. I was like, yo, your sister's kind of smart and cute, bro. Like, he's like, hey, sisters is off limits. I was like, hey, I'm just saying, friend, when she gets older, she don't have to make choices. But yeah, man, I just feel like I needed an old Yuki analogy. Yeah, I know, Yuki. You probably saw my Instagram. You're like, yeah, she's mad. Because guess what? Like I said, everyone, when we went to court for this ticket, not one rollerblader was there in 2005. That was there. Everyone ran. Some people ran away. Some people didn't want to run away. Some people wanted to stood up for their rights. So I just wanted to emphasize that. Like, that's what made me, Yuki and I decide to get the fuck out of here, bro. But now, you know, 21 years later, you telling me I got a fucking I had a warrant and mind you, that one never exists. So, ladies and gentlemen, I still have these documents from the New York City downtown criminal courthouse from a federal officer of the state. I should not ever been arrested. Period. That is the point. I should never have been arrested. I was defending myself, but like I said, everyone. Yeah, I know. So, yesterday I couldn't believe, like, really? Now you say it? I saw you like 10 times within the last 3 years. Now you want to say sorry for your condolences? Nah, man. No. You guys don't deserve to meet E. E was better than all of you. She didn't beg. She didn't fucking whine. She didn't fight me over money. She didn't beg me for money either. When we tried to give her money, it was like, no. But when I did give her money, she shared it. You see that? She shared it with her sister. Even though I told her not to give her to her sister, she shared it with her sister anyway. Because she loved her family. Because her sister should have just asked me instead of asking Dewey. That's not how you ask people for money. If you're going to ask people, you ask people directly. But then again, back then, Nancy was, you know, always flirtatious. You know, always, why are you wearing a mini skirt in the middle of Wisconsin winter? I don't understand that one. That day, I did not understand that. I was like, what? That was the first time I met Nancy. She was trying to peer pressure on me. I'm sitting in the back seat, I'm like, And you think you can talk to me like you can talk to anyone. I'm an adult. No, sweetheart. Your sister chose me, and you want to know about my financials? That's none of your business, ma'am. You're not going to talk to me the way you think you are. Our family has roots, and we keep I don't care if your family has roots. She made a decision. She chose to pick me to love her, so I decided, yeah, why not? I didn't ask for it. I didn't say, ooh, yeah, I'm looking for some monk girl. I'm looking for a monk girl. Yeah. Her sister made it seem like that. I was like, no. She just came by one day and there she was. And now, not just me was helping her, but my cousin Chiade and all my roommates were helping her. And she saw that. She was like, oh, so you got a lot of girls as your neighbors. Like, yeah. Why do you think I'm actually asking E to stay here? Because the neighbors are here. She can talk to them. She can, while we're in class and getting our stuff together, you know, when we come back, she can stay here. during the day, and she could go back to the librarian. She could because she has to go back to this other place. Mind you, I help her with her own civil problems and her criminal problem, because she was going through a problem in Wisconsin with her husband. She was accused of other things. They never actually got it to the point where, who did what. Tell you that husband, he's not so great, but you know what? No one want to listen to me. That nigga was abusive. That's why E flipped on him. But anyway, he's abusive. So, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here in the park because, like, I can't not get over how many people are like, I'm sorry for your condolences. I'm sorry for your condolences. I'm like, I saw you like 5 times in the last 2 years, bro. I just saw you like a month ago at the last competition, Brooklyn Comp. What do you mean? You guys understand what I'm saying here? They want to show fake sympathy. Don't show fake sympathy. I was there for you guys. You guys say, well, you disappeared for... No, I didn't. No, I did not. I did not disappear. All the Wisconsin rollerbladers contacted you. What? Yeah, that's a lie too, right? With that said, everyone, I got no friends, bro. You're right, Yuki. You like Low Brian. This is why I'm not going to the Metrocard Classic. Oh, you guys want to see highlights from this yesterday? Here we go. Let me show you some highlights. 1, 2, wait. Wait. Come on. Let me pick a file. Here we go. Oh, that was it? Oh, that was only just some clips. Just some clips from yesterday. I'm just showing you, everyone. But I just wanted to give you guys my observation. This is why I'm not attending the Metrocard Classic 2025. I don't want to see people. Listen, me and Jay do fucking competitions with Freddie, right? I'm saying why are these Save New York? I'm gonna call it out. Why are these Save New York skaters only coming out only for this event? Why can't they show up for every fucking event? This is why I know. Raw done it. Mind you, Raw is with Gold Sports. Raw has showed up this year to almost every single event. And he's with another organization. I just don't understand how I see all these people, and now they're like, hi, man, it's good to see you. I'm like, but you live here. You know where I am. You're not good to see me. You know what we're doing. Why don't you come out and show support? Huh? It doesn't make fucking sense, does it, everybody? They only want to come out because of this one Metrocard Classic? I'm sorry, but I'm calling bias on that. how you guys look at rollerblading, it's bias. You only come out for the Metrocard Classic, but you won't come out for the Brooklyn Comp or the Memorial Union or a Memorial Cookout to celebrate a fallen rollerblader. Free skate giveaway, September 13th. You telling me you don't have time for that, but you have time. Wait, mind you, we or myself announces this like what, 2 months, a month in advance? Or even the fact that like this whole summer was was in advance and you had time to make schedules. Everyone does. So what's an excuse? But you guys see what I'm talking about, right? Everybody only wants to come out for this one event. I can understand that you live far away, you live in another state. You live like somewhere like California, Texas, Wisconsin, Chicago, Illinois. But you live in New Jersey, you live in New York, and mind you, you live in this area and you don't come out to show support to other events to better not only yourself, but show an image of you saying that I support everyone and everyone equally in solidarity. But no, this is why I'm not supporting the Metrocard Classic. It's not really in solidarity. It's not. I came out to every fucking single event this year. Did I, everyone? I went to every last one, even the cookouts. And mind you, I went to a cookout and started cooking for someone else. Oh my Panda, come on. I didn't ask to get paid. No, I didn't ask for anything. Nope. I did it because it was love. But you know what? This is why I was like, yeah, this shit is fake as fuck, man. I'm not calling out Raymond, that's right. I'm calling out other people like, wait, I'm on social media, I'm on TV and shit. Like, I'm well established as a photographer. But here's the thing, here's another thing about that. People don't want to take me seriously as a videographer and photographer. That's why, that's why you guys always want people to do shit for free. Yeah, they always want someone to shoot and film for free. I'm like, nah. That's why I'm not going. I'm not pulling out my camera. I'm not doing anything. No. It's time for people to understand you gotta pay me to do the things I want to do. Or the fact that like you want me to do things for you, but you don't want to pay me. I don't find that very fucking fair. Like, you can help my portfolio, motherfucker. I'm 46. What can you? I traveled the world more times than you ever. What can you add to my portfolio that I have not? That is not even there. What can you offer to me? This is why I said what I said, everyone. I'm not supporting Metrocard because it's not fair. It's so biased. Everyone comes out for this one event. And mind you, half these people live here, bro. Half these people live here. They just don't want to go. It's like, honestly, Brooklyn Cop should have been bigger. It should have been bigger and better. Let's hope next year it is. I don't know. I just as a follow. This is why I never wanted to fucking pursue rollerblading like that. Because everyone thinks, oh, they the shit. No. Serve your country, do the right thing for your neighbor, your community, uphold, give back to your community, prove that you can give back, start a 513, work for your city, and then you the shit. Just Just because you're good at skating doesn't mean you're good at everything else. Keep telling people that. That's why don't ever rely on rollerblading. That's why I was like, as a kid, I thought I was going to be like this pro skater. I'm not going to lie. I thought as a kid, I was going to be this pro skater. I was going to make money. And then I got older in my teenage. I started to realize, like, I don't want to make money rollerblading if it's not going to be constant liquid. What if I get hurt? I break a leg and the checks not coming. You feel me? It doesn't make sense. That's why I chose education over the sport. Don't get me wrong, I like the sport. I like wakeboarding and snowboarding as well, and sled dogs. I talk about sled dogs, and everyone keeps forgetting what sled dogs were. It's like mini skis, but freestyle skated on snow. I'm just saying, it was dope. But anyway, I'm just disappointed that people walked up to me like, "I'm sorry for your loss." I'm like, dude, it's been 5 years. This month, and mind you, less than 2 weeks from now, everybody, I'm celebrating E's. Mind you, she died on September 20th. She couldn't, mind you, she was in the hospital and she couldn't, mind you, her injuries were so severe, everyone. She was a vegetable. They literally beat her to ladies and gentlemen, this is how cruel the world is, man. This man and another decided to beat E. Lee where she became a vegetable. Not only a vegetable, they violated her body. They did things they shouldn't have done. And I'm supposed to be normal. Right. You guys took the best thing from me. I'm always emotionally hurt. Every day when I wake up, every morning I cry. Every time I think about E. Every day I think about E. I wish E was here. Should I fucking curse you out for the first time? I'd be like, E, good job. It's about time. E's not a cursor. E would never disrespect people. This is why when I was in that courtroom, when I heard this motherfucker would say, when she called us out, called us a nigga, E would never call you a nigga. I'm her nigga. That's a bullshit lie. I know that was a lie. I knew that for a fact. That even E's family knew that was a lie. But her black boyfriend's right there. That's bullshit. E would never say such a thing. But yeah, I'm the one that no one wants to trust in New York City. Yeah, that's the word on around the street, everyone. Since I lost my way, because since I lost my money, my trust fund, everyone thinks I lost it. Yeah, you hearing the rumors, right? Oh, I lost the trust fund. I lost the parents. I lost. That's why parents are alone. No. All you fucking fake. All you have, you owe me money, right, Yuki? You owe Yuki money. This is why Yuki told me not to come. You owe her money. Broke ass rollerbladers. Fuck out of here. Talk about me being poor at my age. I got a right to be poor at my age. I know, Lisa. I know I don't have to be normal. But I am normal. This is normal. Having mental health, having the discussing my anxiety, my depression is normal. That's the point these rollerblades don't fucking get. And, you know, everyone else in this city and everyone else around the world. This is what you don't get. This is the normal. Talking about it is better than not talking about it. But I digress, you know. This is why I'm not attending. This is why I got no friends. This is why I got no friends. I gotta make new friends. Well, that's all over the place. That's even happening here in New York City too, Anna. That's even going on everywhere. That's going on everywhere, my dear. Sexual exploitation. That's what it is. It's not just in the illegals. No, it's also the Americans doing this shit too. It's a business, my dear. It's a business. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, everyone. I just feel like if E was here right now, oh, it'd have been the best. It'd have been the best. I'm telling you. Just look at her. Just look at her. She's happy. Every time we go out and eat. Mind you, I don't understand how this little person can eat so much. It's insane how she can eat so much. I'm like, where does it go? Please tell me this like a secret fucking black hole in your stomach. But yeah, everyone. She had to, look, see, we get busy, everyone. Just me and her. We a cook. We get busy. And yeah, we're gonna eat all that. I'm telling you, this girl can eat, man. It's like bottomless pit. I'm telling you, she has a universe in her fucking stomach. That was the best thing about E. She never wastes food. And she get mad if I waste food. She's like, you're not gonna eat? Oh. She's like, I eat it. I'm like, no, save it for later. She's like, it's not gonna. She's right. When you buy any like Asian style meals, you should eat it right away. It's not going to be the same if you eat it later. She's right about that. But yeah. This is what the word took. Mind you, man, I always told E about coming to New York with her. She was like, I always wanted to go there. I was like, one day. But now I can't have that one day. Kind of fucking sucks. And mind you, I was taking care of E financially. E had no job, no money. She was going through a legal problem in Madison, Wisconsin. And I was housing her. Me, my cousin Chie, my roommate, and they all liked her. Like, yo, E is the best, bro. Where did you find her? Like, where did you pick up this girl? Why is she so shy? E was a very shy person. But you know what? I just don't want rollerbladers saying, oh, I'm sorry for your condolences, so sorry. Dude, I saw you like 3 times this year, bro. Why you keep saying that shit? It's good to see you, no, it's not. It's never good to see me. But, yeah, Yuki, you're right. No, Brian, you're right. Fake smiles, face. Oh, man, fake support, man. I just don't understand that. Like, why doesn't everyone come out now to this one event? I was just like, yo, that's some biased bullshit. Everyone comes out for this one event. This was several events in New York City. All right, I'm done. But with that said, everyone, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain later on. So another washout event. Maybe that's karma. Yeah, it's gonna thunderstorm this afternoon. Karma, isn't it? Oh yeah. How they're gonna have the event? I have no idea. Because when it gets wet underneath the K Bridge, it gets wet. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. But you know what? Then again, it's karma. Just saying, everyone, it's karma. Treat people right, man. Start acting like you're everything. I'm God. That goes for everyone. You're no better than no one here. Not me, not you. I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you from experience, my dear, or sir. Yeah, I'm telling you from real fucking experience. Someone that actually worked for government, city, local, fucking experience living outside this country and fucking learn a language or two. We didn't just sit around and fucking and dwell on one fucking venture. We did many ventures. This is why I keep telling them, yeah, you're not better than me. We equal. I just had an opportunity to do the fucking thing I was supposed to do. Diversified. And you wonder why all these companies want to send me these products. Talk about, oh, where you been? What do you mean when I've been? I just did a grand opening of a fucking store in Manhattan. What are my sponsors? Get out of here, bro. That's when you know people are fake ass people. They own your Instagram, but they don't want to follow you and pay attention to what you do. Then why are you following me? Unfollow me. Just unfollow me. I don't care about being a celebrity. I'm not an influencer, by the way. I'm an educator. There's a difference. Drunk ass people from last night. All night tonight. Last night, you guys were drunk. I went to bed early. After coming here, I got here what, 4 o'clock this morning? Oh yeah, the buses. Yeah, you gotta check shuttle bus again, everybody. Empty day, do this shit again. You gotta take a shuttle bus. Like what? Yeah, you gotta take a shuttle bus. They're doing this shit again. You see what they've been doing on the subway lately? Making you wait 15, 20 minutes? Yes, Lisa, it's always good to have some bilingual or some intermediate to their bilingual skills. This is why I keep telling everyone, like, don't judge me. Stop judging. Or everyone acting like they got millions of dollars. You don't got no millions of dollars. You broke ass me. Like, no, I'm broke. I got shit to my name. At least I'm proud to say that. Some of you fucking want to be, oh, I don't want people to know I'm broke. I want to pretend I got money. You know, I want to be the shit. I want people to think I'm the shit. Drunk ass fucking. Why are you waking up people? You see, this is rude. These people don't even live in this neighborhood. They waking up people in the neighborhood. Take your drunk asses home. Get the fuck out of here. Facts. I dare to come say some shit over here. But anyway, folks. This is why I'm calling people out. I don't care. I'm not scared of no one in this city. I'm not scared of no rollerblader. I'm not scared of no one. Not even the cops. Look at these skankies. Thank you for waking up the neighborhood. Thank you. Appreciate it. Great job. Go home. Didn't find the man you were looking for tonight? Yeah. Well, it's called get a job. I know I need one. Fucking, dude, I don't understand why people do that. Why you go to someone else's neighborhood to wake them up? They do this on purpose, too. They were literally yelling in someone's... Yeah, dude, they crazy, bro. People are fucking nuts. I don't even know what club are they coming from at this time of night in Queens, anyway. The fuck? Speaking of that, what club is open at this time? No, no. The trains are fucked up right now. Trains are fucked up right now. So what club they're coming from? Unless it's a house party. Unless they one of those PDD house parties. Let me stay away from those. I don't want to be oiled up by accident. But anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Just enjoy the rest of your day, all right? But listen, there's no shame in talking about your mental health, the things that you went through, because that's what, mind you, this is what rollerblades are judging me based on. My experience losing people that I love, losing my sense of smell, being attacked. Really? I have a right to have a mental health problem because humans like you don't give a fucking shit. You don't want to make a friend. You don't want to heal people. You just want to make people miserable. And that's what I felt yesterday at the fucking Metro. Like, people really don't give a fuck. That I lost my family. I lost people I love. You guys don't give a fuck. My audience on the internet gets more fuck about my family than you do, and they haven't even met me yet. That's how embarrassed you fucking rollerblades in New York City are. I knew all of you for years. You telling me my audience has more credibility? My audience have more credibility than you. And I never, mind you, I haven't met any of, well, I did meet a few. But I'm just saying, pointing that out. Like, come on. Even my audience care. Well, some of them do. With that said, everyone, I don't want to see no rollerblade coming up to me until I'm sorry for your condolences. Which I'm literally going to be doing some Bernie Mac shit. Start pit smacking people. Yeah, I'm about to do some Bernie Mac shit.